YouTube, what's going on, guys? Hey, so in this video, this video was covering wholesaling. He changed the title recently, but I stopped watching it because I wanted to react to it on the Boss Your Bills Wealth channel. The reason why is because you guys been asking about wholesaling a bunch. I have my pros and cons about it, and I'll tell you guys what I think about watching this video. But this is an individual who I respect a lot. I listened to the podcast with him on Graham Stephan's podcast. And this dude's flipping like 100 houses every year. He's got a system put in place. He's not a, your typical guru that just kind of preaches about something, speaks about it, and doesn't really do it at a high level. This guy does it at a high level. So I want to hear his insight. I want to hear his perspective, and then I'm gonna give you guys kind of my opinion based on the things that we watched together right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check it out. This right here is Ryan Pineda. I've been watching his videos. He was a pro baseball player, serial entrepreneur. The dude has businesses. He invests in real estate. I don't know if he invests in stocks, but he's a go-getter. So let's watch him. He's out in Las Vegas, I believe.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Ryan Pineda's show, where we talk all things money, real estate, and entrepreneurship. And in today's episode, I'm going to give you my favorite way on how you can get your very first wholesale deal. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ryan Pineda. I'm a real estate investor here in Las Vegas. I've done almost 400 house flips or wholesales in the last 6 years. And over those 6 years, my strategies have changed as times have changed. New technologies have emerged, new strategies have emerged. So I want to give you the most current strategy that I am using, and I think it's very helpful for those trying to get their very first deal. But before I get into that strategy, do me a big favor. If you haven't already, make sure you go subscribe to this channel. We've got a lot of great real estate content as well as entrepreneur content. Definitely check those out. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with what wholesaling is, I'm gonna give you the 1-minute rundown. So for most people, when they think about flipping houses, they assume that they have to find a good deal, buy it with cash, fix it up, and then sell it on the market. But wholesaling is much simpler. You still need to find a good deal, but instead of actually buying it yourself and fixing it up and then selling it, you take those last 3 steps out. All you have to do is find the good deal and then sell the deal to another flipper. And in order to sell the deal, you actually don't even have to buy the property. Instead of buying it and then selling it to the other house flipper, you can just simply assign your rights to the contract to the flipper. And in turn, by assigning these rights, you're gonna be paid an assignment fee. And that assignment fee will be your profit. Now, this assignment fee is always gonna be dictated by how good of a deal you got. We've had assignment fees as low as $1,000, and we've had them as high as almost $100,000.
Wow.
So think about that. We've made almost $100,000 without even having to buy the property, fix it up, and sell it. Because we got such a good deal and somebody was willing to pay us that amount above what we had it under contract for. That's pretty cool. And that's what I want to teach you guys today. Do I think this method is going to get you a $100,000 assignment fee tomorrow?
No.
No. Is it possible? Absolutely. But it's going to take hard work. So now that you understand what wholesaling is, I need to give you guys the basic tools so that you can actually execute what I'm going to tell you. So let's jump to my computer screen so I can show you visually. Let me say before I jump into this that yes, this is my website. We do sell products, and the company I'm about to show you as well, I'm an affiliate for. Being totally transparent about it, but let me tell you, I don't put out stuff I don't think works. You're gonna need these tools regardless, and they're very inexpensive. So
now, before he goes out and he does that, I just want to say my thoughts on wholesaling. Wholesaling to me is, there's a lot of people who make it out to be easy, so a part-time thing. You could do it, 4-hour work week type of gig. It's not, guys. It's real hard work. I bet you Ryan put in work, spent lots of money on advertising, doing meetings, driving around, finding deals. I bet you Ryan put in a lot of work. He invested into himself. This is not a 4-hour work week type of, overnight success type of thing. You got to put in the work, and it's like anything that's worth getting. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of grind, bro. And I'm sure he's going to point that out. But there's too many people who are the face of wholesaling that really give it a bad rap or a bad taste, leave a bad taste in people's mouths, because the way that they promote it is so snakish. It's so it's not. They're not really being so honest, as opposed to trying to sell you something or an idea, a curriculum, right? Where Ryan, I don't think is genuinely. I think Ryan is genuine, and he's definitely somebody that's trying to put people on. So let's continue.
Just stay with me, okay? All right, so the first thing to do to get started wholesaling is you're gonna need contracts and just basic understanding of how this all works. I want you to go to my website, Future Flipper, we're on it right now, and you can download my book completely for free. If you want the paperback, you can go buy it on Amazon. This is gonna teach you all the fundamentals of how to go from A to Z on a flip. How to evaluate deals, evaluate rehab cost, what it looks like going through the title company, how to sell it for top dollar. The book tells you all of that with no upsell, and I'm giving it to you for free. So after you download the book and you read it, it takes like 2 hours. I need you to go and download my contracts. So if you scroll down here, you can see that we have our house flipping contracts. You're gonna click here, learn more, fill out your information, and download these house flipping contracts.
Wow.
Because when you find a good deal, you're gonna need the right type of contract to do the deal. I'm giving you the same ones we use completely for free.
For free.
And for those of you who are skeptical and saying, well, why would
That's
you
dope.
give us all this stuff for free? The answer is simple. Number one, I enjoy helping people and giving them a start. And number two, if you really like it and you enjoy it, you're probably gonna wanna work with me in some type of way. And then we can make money together. So I'm down with that. So those are the very first two things I need you to do. You've got the knowledge from the book, so you've learned the foundation. Now you've got the tools with the contracts. Now all you gotta do is figure out, how do I find a good deal? This is where a new software called Batch Leads comes into play. I don't own Batch Leads, I just am an affiliate for them. We personally use them at my company. I enjoy them. That is the only reason I'm willing to promote them, because I do think they have the best system for people starting out. Here's what you're gonna learn while you read the book, is that there are multiple ways to get deals. You can find them on the MLS, you can buy from other wholesalers, or you can do direct marketing. Typically, as a wholesaler, you're gonna have to do direct marketing. The whole goal of direct marketing is to get in touch with sellers directly. I don't want a middleman. I don't wanna talk to an agent. I wanna talk directly to the seller. Because if there's no middleman, theoretically, I should get the best deal possible. So what Batch Leads allows you to do is get in touch with motivated sellers. And there's a simple process for it. You need to, number one, identify who is the type of seller you wanna contact, who's gonna be motivated. Second thing you're gonna have to do is figure out, how do I get their contact information? Then the third thing you're gonna have to figure out is, after I have their contact information, how do I go about contacting them? And with Batch Leads, you can do that all within the platform. I'm gonna show you right now. All right, so we're in my Batch Leads account right now. As you can see, we've got over 400,000 properties on this account right now.
Yo, how transparent is he? Y'all go subscribe to him. He deserves a subscribe from everyone that's watching this video right now, just based off the fact he's not selling you anything and he's being transparent. He's showing you his dashboard, his back office right now. Crazy.
And out of that 470,000 properties, we've skip traced, which is getting their phone numbers, 381,000 of them. So basically we have 80% of the people's phone numbers. Now this is just the dashboard of once you already have data and sellers that you want to talk to.
Wow.
But let me backtrack and tell you how exactly you're gonna pick your sellers. So first thing we wanna do is go to the map search. For us, we are in Clark County. This is Las Vegas, main area, Henderson, all that stuff. And as I can see, there are 694,000 properties in Clark County that are available. I don't know about you, but I can't market to 694,000 properties. It's not a good use of time, especially if you're starting out trying to get your first deal. You gotta be targeting people who are ultra motivated. So if I were to target an ultra motivated seller, I'd go to this filter button right here and figure out, what is it I'm looking for? So just starting off from here, if you could figure out who had a vacant property, wouldn't you think they might be motivated? Let's see what happens when we click vacant. We'll apply the filter, 13,000 vacant properties. So right there.
How do they know it's vacant?
Just those 13,000 might be a pretty good list because they are vacant. That's just a very general list. But let's go back to the filter and see some other options. Okay, so we're going back to any now. Looking at this, I don't care about bedrooms. That doesn't really matter to me. I don't care about bathrooms, square footage, lot, any of that stuff. What I do care about though is year built. A lot of the fixer-uppers we buy are older homes. You know, somebody who has a 2020 built home probably isn't gonna sell, right? So sometimes you may wanna say, well, we only want properties built, you know, before 1990. Let's see what that gives us. 200,000 properties. Okay, so that narrows it down quite a bit. That eliminated 2/3 of the properties. All right, now let's just say that we want to now go to these other things like foreclosures. People in foreclosure are motivated to sell. They need to sell or they're getting foreclosed on. That's been a list that many people have marketed to forever in all aspects, not just real estate investing. But we could go to status, notice of sale. This means that they have an auction date, okay? We can go to recording date. But let's just see what happens when we apply that notice of sale filter. 1,400 properties. So if I was on a very low budget, I would know that, hey, I got 1,400 properties. People have a sale date. They're gonna get foreclosed on. It's an older home, so it probably needs work. I really need to market to these 1,400 people. That's probably a motivated seller. So I hope you guys are seeing how we kind of narrow down who we wanna market to. Some other things that you can do is the notice of default. That means they don't have a sale date yet, but they are starting the process of foreclosure. You can go to ownership info. So another good thing to do is say, hey, somebody who's owned a property for 15 plus years, that's what this would be. That means that they probably haven't done a lot of work on it.
They probably have equity.
There's a good chance that they might want to sell. People who don't usually own properties that long, they usually sell at some point. You can do the last sale date, which is also great. You can do values so that you're only looking for, say, cheaper properties, right? You can do equity. So I want people who have, a lot of equity. You can check out their loan to value. You can check out the assessed value. You can even go to the mortgage, see how many mortgage they have. Then you can go demographics, which just really starts to narrow it down.
Yeah.
You can go age, how many people live there, discretionary income.
Allergies.
There's so many things that you can check on here.
Do you guys see this? Allergies, like marital status, pet owner, smoker. Like, come on. Millionaire. Yeah, look at this. It says millionaire. Yes. Oh, you guys don't see it. Hold on. It says millionaire. Yes or no. That's what that says. That's what that says right there. Millionaire. Yes or no. Recently divorced. How many cars? Length of residence. Single parent. Like that's a lot of data for this software to know. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical.
So just play with it. It's a really good tool. But either way, you're going to end up getting this list of properties, and you can click them here and just really mark the ones that you want. And then you are going to add them.
It's a clean.
And we're going to say, let's create a new list. This will be my YouTube list. Okay. Boom. I just created a new list. There's 3 properties in my YouTube list. So from there, you're gonna go back to that list that you just created. We'll blur out these names over here so you can't see them, but you can go to actions and then skip trace. So this will pop up saying, hey, here's what it costs to skip trace. You would purchase the skip trace, which will then give you the phone numbers of the people. Sometimes it'll give you the email. And now you have a list and phone numbers. So they're motivated. You have a way to contact them.
Wow.
Now you got to figure out, how do I go about contacting them?
I'm about to do a video.
Well, what you would do is then go to this inbox right here, and this is a text messaging campaign. So all of those people that you just skip traced, you can now text message them and see if they want to sell. You would simply send them a text, hey, my name's Ryan, I'm a real estate investor. Did you have any interest in getting a cash offer on your home? Just some variation of that in the text. Another thing you can do is cold call them. You have their phone numbers, call them up, say the same thing. Hey, my name is Ryan. Do you have any interest in getting a cash offer on your home? And that's how you get a hold of these motivated sellers. It's not as difficult as you think. I think Batch Leads is a great resource. We actually have 2 different options with the affiliate on them. If you go to batchleads.io/home run, you can go sign up for $1 just to kind of test it out. They'll give you 500 free text messages. Or if you just go to the Batch Leads website and use the promo code home run, they will give you half off on your first month. So it's a super good deal. They've got different pricing plans. Some are really affordable, less than $100 a month. This video is not to promote them and just try and get sales. It's really to show you guys this is the most simple way, the most cost-effective way to get in front of sellers who are motivated and get a potentially great deal. If you get a hold of these motivated sellers and they are wanting to sell at a discount, you can then use the contract that you have, put it under contract, and get a deal. From there, what you would do is find a cash buyer who wants to purchase that deal. And if you want, I can do a separate video on how to find cash buyers. There's a lot of different ways to do it, but the easiest way is to just go on Facebook groups and search wholesaling real estate and go post in these Facebook groups and say, hey, my name's Ryan. I am a new wholesaler. I'm looking for cash buyers in Las Vegas. If you are one, please comment below. Now you have a cash buyers list. If you've got a good deal, I can promise you, somebody will buy it from that list and you will make money. But like I said, if you want me to do a video on how to find cash buyers and find people who will pay a lot for your deals, make sure you guys comment below, let me know, show me some love, and I will make that video. But to summarize, make sure you go read the book, build your foundation, go download the contract so you have the tools needed, then go sign up for batch leads so that you can actually get in touch with these sellers and start getting some deals today. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, do me a big favor, go hit the like button.
Yeah, go subscribe to Ryan Pineda. Let's look at the comment section. Let's see what they're talking about. Says the following is an unpaid endorsement. Hey everybody. Okay. Killing the YouTube game, Ryan. Bruh. But the ad placement's right before the first step. That was too spot on to not respect. Okay. Yeah, let me see. His channel is blowing up. And that's why, because he's giving nuggets. But it almost feels too good to be true. You know, my mom taught me about that. What is too good to be true? Let's check out batch leads. Batchleads.io. Let's look at the pricing on this thing. What the pricing look like? Did I click on it? Pricing. $39 a month is pretty cheap, actually. Pretty cheap. This is cheap. This makes sense once you start getting more serious performance. Once you get like Ryan. But it's not bad. It's actually not bad. The pricing's not bad. What is it for the year? So, yeah, you can save money annually. But this isn't bad. $39 a month if it was for the year. $360 for the year. That's not bad. I would just hit. I would do the first month at $39, and then I would switch to the annual plan if it makes sense. Look, you can mix and match. They want you to mix and match. This seems pretty freaking cool and something I might try. I think I might be interested in trying this. Probably use Ryan's link, but I'm not ready to do this till next year. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys think this is too good to be true, if you think it's worth trying. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You lose $39. You know, I feel like it's worth the try. I don't have the time right now, man. It is literally the busiest time of the year for my businesses. We literally have shipped thousands of products in just the last few days. Thousands. Literally spending all day with the team, just shipping all day, package after package. USPS trucks full. They got to do 2 visits to the warehouse. So it's been an amazing Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales with my businesses. I've been like, it's been really great, man. And so I'm really focused on closing out the year with the businesses, and then come early 2021, I can start really spending some time doing some of this stuff just for fun. I'd rather do this than play video games. I'd rather do this than I don't know, whatever your hobbies are, but this is my hobby. So that's why I wanted to create a channel about it and trying new things. Just like I've been doing the whole Robinhood account, sharing with you guys. By the way, today was an ugly day, but I want you guys, let me update you guys with Robinhood real quick, because you guys know I created an account with $10,000. Remember, I created an account with $10,000, and I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update where I'm at. It's been grim. So I created this account with $10,000. We're now at $19,000, and this is within the last month. So guess what, guys? Last week, this number was $11,000. I put $2,000 in today because it was such a crazy dip. I decided, you know what? I've lost almost half of my profits just today. It's been a great month. At the peak of this month, we went from $10,000 to $21,000 in 1 month. So it was amazing. I think the last time I showed you guys this account, I was up like $5,000. Well, I'm updating you a few days after I showed you guys the update that I was up $5,000 in this account. I was actually up $11,000. And I don't think I showed you guys the update of that, but now you guys can see how the stock market works. It's all good when everything's green. And then when everything turns red, you lose half of your profits. But this is the time where you start to buy, in my opinion. And so I actually did. I put $2,000 into this account. So now I've invested $12,000 into it, and I've been buying more and more of the stocks that I believe in, that I sleep good at night owning, like Tesla, for example. And anytime there's a dip, I go ahead and buy, especially when the price target, in my opinion, is much higher than whatever it's priced at. And everybody has their opinions. But for example, Etsy, I jumped into last week and it's grown. I got Etsy at like $132. I got Square at like $190. NNDM I got at $5 even. So CMPS, what did I get CMPS at? Let me see. Look, my average cost is $37. We're at $45. All three of these stocks I bought last week and we're up substantially. So I'm happy with those picks. And yeah, we're just gonna keep growing. LI, I definitely want to get rid of. But look at my average cost, $41. I plan on getting out of LI because out of all the EV companies, I know the least about LI. I let some of my friends kind of not peer pressure me, but put that FOMO in me, that fear of missing out. And I got into LI. I only put $2,000 into it, but that $2,000, there's opportunity cost. I'd rather have put that in one of the other stocks that are doing amazing for me, that I had pretty high conviction in. And with that being said, guys, that was a quick update of Robinhood. And I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys learned something from it. And if you guys want me to react to a specific video, please let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and share the channel, guys. Love you. I appreciate y'all. See you on the next one.